Imagine in your heads a time of festivity, a celebration being named over the month is held within. A party for a marriage between a prince and princess, one so spectacular it can happen for the next 200 years. This celebration is referred to as Oktoberfest, an annual festival that every year that is devoted to the cheerfulness and expression of German culture. This cheerfulness is better known within Bayerland or Bavaria is described as their Gemütlichkeit, a friendly and cordial time, which I'll take note of. Oktoberfest is as well within the United States, through primarily German American populated cities, to recreate the Irish Bavarian sense of their Gemütlichkeit, according to Britannia.com. It is to mention that I have recently been informed of all this information, the recent studies, and I hope to the best of my abilities I could present you this information of Oktoberfest, which is held in München, Deutschland, or Munich, Germany, focusing primarily on its origins, history, and modern times, in which refers originate in 1810 on the 12th of October with the marriage of Crown Prince Ludwig, later King Ludwig I, and Princess Theresa of Saxe-Hildburghausen, with the organization of a horse race later on the 17th of October, said by Oktoberfest tours. After the first year, the tradition truly began with local Bavarian agricultural associations continuing Oktoberfest, with the festivities showcasing agricultural achievements in accordance to München.de. Oktoberfest, since its initial commemoration of King Ludwig I and Princess Theresa of Saxe-Hildburghausen, has altered. The biggest alteration was in 1819, with Oktoberfest beginning in September, lasting 16 days up until Sunday of October. The reason being that the end of September in Bavaria has very good weather. The high temperature in the first week of Oktoberfest nears 30 Celsius, which limits the thirst of visitors. However, the last week of October still has Oktoberfest, stated from Oktoberfest tours. Additionally, in 1818, the first attractions are made with merry-go-rounds and swings, which later the year, in 1819, the town fathers of Munich, took control over the festival arrangements and decided it should be celebrated every year without exception, except for 2020 through 2021, or the earlier 1813 cancellation due to the nation of Bavaria being involved in Napoleonic Wars. To honor the marriage of King Ludwig I and Theresa of Bavaria, a parade took place for the first time in 1835, and since 1850 this became a yearly event, an important component of their Oktoberfest, which 8,000 people, mostly from Bavaria, in traditional costumes walked from Maximilian Street to the center of Munich, which is primarily led by the Mutter-Kinder. The Mutter-Kinder is a girl in a black and yellow monk's habit, in which then in 1886 Oktoberfest obtained its first access to electricity, providing power to construct even more attractions. In 1935, the entry of Oktoberfest innkeepers for the first time. All breweries take part in this position together and walk through the city to their tents with staff, beer wagons, and brass bands, and since around this time the position has traditionally been led by the Kinder. The earlier facts has been attributed to Day, in which Oktoberfest, over the period of its history, is still with us to this day. Oktoberfest is a festival of cheerfulness in its current iteration, primarily celebration of German food, culture, and beer, in which the celebration begins with the mayor tapping the keg with a few swigs with the hammer. Besides the food and the beer, the festival is still full of traditional Bavarian music, open air performances, a grand entry and parades, vendor tents, carnival rides, and a shooting competition, and traditional German outfits, which is attributed to helpless.com. And to the best of my abilities, I've hoped I have shed light to you of this celebration, on its origins, history, and modern times, discussing how it came from a marriage to it being largely in September, and now it is blooming with German culture. So whenever you think you have had a great party, remember of Crown Prince Ludwig and Prince Theresa, as theirs is still going on to this day.